We're currently witnessing a very strong pullback as BTC is failing to hold 100,000, is now sitting at 95. We're going to talk XRP price along with updates from the SEC, Bybit futures. We also got Gemini.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Oh, girlfriend, things are flashing red as we've got updates from the SEC. But before we get into that, your comments come first. Hot, spicy, naughty, relevant. Maybe I'll share it at the beginning of the next video. By the way, I bring news whether it's good or bad, happy or sad. So if it's red candlesticks on the screen, don't shoot the messenger, please. Carlos says, Klaus, keep coming with them, brother. Let's go. That's right. I'm not afraid about the pullback right now because something's going to happen on Monday and my main man Joe is going to help us out. Jokus says, I honestly think this alt season is going to dominate over 2021 given the pullback we've been dealing with for the last 3 years. Basically, what Jokes is saying is that it's like a rubber band. We've been really stretched hard these last few years with bear season, and it's going to be time to snap back with altcoin season. Joe is up next. Joe Kindle says Monday, volume, BTC, ETFs, 100K Thanksgiving, follow the BlackRock. Yeah, you're going to see a massive explosion of money on Monday when the ETFs fire back up. It's really weird to see like this traditional finance angle take on a crypto market. It's very interesting. So big volume on Monday, and we're going to see if this Thanksgiving week is a dud or if it's a stud. Joe's thinking studly. Bitcoin sitting at 95,963 while ETH is 3,309. Sol pulling back heavy. XRP pulling back 15%. ADA down 13%. Aptos 10, Litecoin 10, VeChain 12, Algo 15, across the board. A few exceptions, but it is mostly red with profits being taken. Doge holders, you're at 41 cents right now. How are you feeling about things? Because down 10%, you're still looking really strong. BitDeer Technologies makes substantial strides, sending its stock soaring. This is a BTC mining company, and I'm bringing this up because there's miners making lots and lots of money out there. Because remember, we were talking about miners making money with BTC at 50,000, 55,000. Well, with now sitting at 96, the miners that got it locked in are going to be raking it in. I cannot wait to see what earnings look like for quarter 4. It's going to be juicy. Gemini's Cameron Winklevoss demands a probe into the dropped FTX campaign finance charge stuff. Okay. Winklevoss emphasized the need for the incoming U.S. AG Attorney General to address unresolved concerns about how these charges tied to election interference with involving stolen customer funds were handled. Okay. In a November 23 post, let me check my garment. Okay, that was yesterday. Bad, Klaus. You missed it by a day. In a November 23 post on X, I like calling it Twitter, Winklevoss expressed his belief that the campaign finance allegations remain a critical issue. He pointed to the Department of Justice under Merrick Garland, which declined to pursue these charges due to extradition technicalities with the Bahamian government. Basically, we kind of like kowtowed to the Bahamian government, and we also like protected the Democrats at that time because they were the ones in power. Had it been the Republicans would have protected themselves. So it's just how it works. I don't know about you. Let's just leave this alone. Let's move on. Let's move on. Crypto is about so much more positive stuff right now. Do you really want to dig up a bipartisan war? I don't. Do I wish revenge against like the SEC and Gensler? No, they're gonna be out of power here super soon. Just leave. This ties into this story, okay? And don't let the blood pressure boil on this one, all right? SEC reports record $8.2 billion in remedies with 583 enforcement actions in 2024. The SEC announced that it filed 583 total actions. This represents a 14% increase in enforcement compared to 2023. Gensler said the Division of Enforcement is a steadfast cop on the beat, following the facts and the law wherever they lead wrongdoers accountable. Dude just doesn't give up, man. Now, he did announce that he's going to resign a day before Trumpito takes place. So Gary's going to be gone on the 20th, which is cool. But he's still banging the same drum, man. He's a steadfast prick. He is just like I said, I don't wish any bad will upon anyone. It's just go. Just go. So with the whole Winklevoss thing, I don't want to keep like picking at old scabs. No, let them heal. Let's just move on. Let's keep things positive. Speaking of positive, we're going to talk about some XRP stats here, along with some stats that might not be positive, but I got to bring you the news whether it's good or bad, happy or sad. It's my job. XRP surges to $1.63, a long-term high here. Not overall high, but a long-term high. But shorts stay resilient. A drop in its open interest has accompanied XRP's price decline over the past 24 hours. Open interest refers to the total number of active contracts in derivatives markets, such as futures and options that have not been settled. When open interest drops as an asset price falls, traders are closing their positions to lock in profits and minimize losses. I have that right here. You could check out to see who the volume big one is in terms of the open interest going down. Check it out, funding rates and so forth. Let's go to open interest. All right, give me a quick second on here. We're gonna go to open interest. Sorry about that. All right, so open interest, you can see again, it's red up on the screen. If you want to check out XRP specifically, you are welcome to do that. Everything is linked in the description down below. Actually, let's do this. Let's put XRP up on there because it is trending and we are a little centric action. Options volume is up. Options open interest is up. Open interest overall, though, is down and volume is down slightly on this. Just some cool metrics for you. Now, in terms of overall where we're at in the market, 35 out of 100 in terms of altcoin season. BTC along with the alts are pulling back, so I don't see that changing anytime soon. Fear and greed index, even with the pullback, we're still at 85. Profit taking that you're seeing leading into Monday's action, I'm honestly not too worried about it. I guess I'm looking at this whole thing going, how many green candlesticks do you want to print right here? I mean, how nutso do you want to get? Now, do we wish we were sitting at $1.60? Yes, we do. But look, still happy at $1.35. This is well above what? The 50 cents we were dealing with, what, less than a month ago? So we got to keep this move in perspective and also make sure that we zoom out, because look at this move zoomed out. Now this has a whole different feeling to it. You look at this pullback and you're like, dude, okay, so what? Let's see what happens on Monday, though. Volume right now for XRP sitting at 12.6 billion. Let's take a look at the candlesticks and see if anything sticks out to us. All right, switch sources because their site was bugging and we got the 15-minute chart up on the screen. We could not hold 160, specifically 161 and change. We are seeing a little bit of support on these couple green candlesticks right here, just north of that $1.30 mark, but it is a strong pullback from the 160. But zoomed out, I'm going with the idea of this last move with the Gensler resignation stuff was just an absolute pump from like $1.05, $1.07 to over $1.60. We know we're not going to hold 100% of those gains. So where we find footing is going to be key going into Monday. Now remember, Monday, just as you stated, yes, Joe, Monday is going to be a massive explosion volume day for the ETFs. I'm telling you, by the time you get to Thanksgiving, it's going to be very calm. So you might see a crazy Monday with a really muted end of the week, or hopefully, and this is hopefully the action continues and roars through Thanksgiving and re-ride a higher and higher wave. Now, with XRP, nervousness, well, honestly, everyone, it's early in the move. We've got a little bit of time left to see what happens. So let's go to the big picture and talk about the things that are happening in the near term. All right, Thanksgiving, got it. More Trump announcements, got it. Gensler leaving on the 20th of January, got it. Rates coming down, that's right. We've got a rate decision in December. You also got CPI data coming in December. Jerome Powell still controls that shit, so yeah, we got to pay attention to him. Also have holiday season. Holiday sales shopping season is also something that pays big attention or ties in big with crypto, because crypto fueled a lot by retail. And if we see holiday spending going down, well, then you get my point, right? It kind of lets us know how much longer this oomph can last. But there's going to be waves of this oomph, and they're going to be hitting at different times. I don't expect every move just to be rocket ship action. I think this is personally super healthy right here. If we settle north above 125, I would consider this a win, going into the great news that we're going to have over these next couple weeks, months, and even years. So Optimistic, yes, but optimistic with a reason. Cautious, yeah, still cautious because I think BTC not holding 100,000 is something that I'm a little bit more concerned with, because if BTC really starts pulling back, you know that's going to tug back the alts. Maybe it won't crush the alts, but it would at least put a damper on a really, really nice move that we're seeing. But when you look at the charts, and I've got it up on the screen in front of me, it's red across the board. So don't feel bad if yours is going down. The market's taking some profits here. You can't always go nutso gonzo all the time. Sometimes you got to take a recovery day or rest, and I believe that's what the crypto market is doing right now by taking the profits. We will be back with more good news to come over these next several weeks. Choo-choo, bitches.